Here over at Jazwares, Tim was kind enough to give us a quick look at, well, I had to pick one. Sorry, I'm the droids guy. I went with the Tri-Fighter, and it looks so good. And yes, despite it having a droid brain and not a pilot seat, I love that they added the pilot seat. Have a little Roger take a little ride in space, give him the experience of what it's like to get into a dogfight, even if he's probably not going to be up there for very long. So, when did y'all decide to do the Tri-Fighter? Was it to go with the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith?
It's a great question. As you know, I'm the last man on the pile as the copywriter, so I actually ended up just writing the copy for this like a couple weeks ago.
I see.
But it was super fun, and I enjoyed it. So I think, it's been in the work, at least for a year or two. We planned things out. So it's been a little while, but it is one of the more intricate droid ships. I'm really excited seeing it in hand for the first time myself. I love it. As you can see, as you turn around, you get a little nice deco of the engine lights as well, which is beautiful. That sort of came in the later lines, and they're really crushing it, knocking it out of the park.
Love the Separatist stripes and cog on there. That turned out all really good. The nice blues and scrapes.
I love the CIS colors on everything. That's actually one thing I plan on putting together is a CIS sort of army, because we have got the battle tank as well.
Oh, the AAT?
Yes.
I loved the AAT. I'm excited for that Vault version because I got to get it in that Separatist gray and blue as well. And I'm really, really hoping, and I know you can't tell me now, but I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that you guys have an MTT coming soon to go along with that AT-AT, that ATTE, and, hopefully there's a Rhino turbo tank coming at some point in the near future as well. But yes, definitely an MTT.
Keep talking about it. If we keep talking about it, you never know.
And I need all 112 battle droids to put in there. Though. That's my main caveat. I got to be able to put.
Did you want to take a look at the tank?
Oh yes. Yeah. I really love how the colors turned out on this tank. I hope there's more repaint variants selfishly to come as well because, well, there's plenty of AAT variants to go with all the different TIE fighters and X-Wings too. And, the land vehicles as well as the starfighters have been a big part of this line. What would you say has been your more favorite portion of Micro Galaxy Squadron, land or air?
It's a really good question. I actually am a big ground fan myself. So the AT-AT Walker is a lot of fun.
It's one of the best AT-AT toys, period, in Star Wars right now.
It's a lot of fun. This is sort of a cheat because the speeders are technically hovering, but they're a lot of fun. I think one of my favorite things to do is actually combine speeders with sort of more of the tank stuff because you can, for display, you can really put really fun stuff together. And the starships, the starships are really fun when you're playing, especially with my son. So we pull them out and we play and we're flying around. But from a sort of display standpoint, the vehicles are really fun on the ground because, you can put a lot of cool sort of scenes. So that's sort of my ground speeder is my sort of sweet spot.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, Tim, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for giving us a special look and an early look at some really awesome vehicles to come. And I'm excited to see what's next. Hopefully more Clone Wars. We also got a really awesome look, you guys, at the new clone Z95 Headhunter for the first time in person. And she looks good. Got that Phase 1 Clone Trooper pilot with her. And then my favorite Clone Wars era starfighter, the ARC 170. The ARC 170 turned out so sweet.
She is a beauty. She's bigger than I realized.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's, one of the best parts of it, everything being in scale. This sort of realize how big these things actually are.
This is another vehicle like the Republic gunship that has another variety of cool paint jobs that I'm really hoping to see at some point in the near future with Micro Galaxy.
100%. And the beauty of the clones too, especially the whole clone universe, and we talked about this in our costume department as well. Is we've released some really cool costume stuff, but there's such a demand for the clones, and part of that has to do with all the beautiful deco that all the different regiments have. So I think there's tons of opportunity in that space. for that sort of fun deco. And we did a little bit of it with the lats, and we had all the different colors, and forget the Munilist 10. The
Oh,
Munilist 10
yes, the
was gorgeous.
Munilist 10 was a good one.
So I think there's just
Yep.
tons of room
There's
for that.
definitely an ARC 170 paint job for that too.
Right.
Hasbro did one back in 30th anniversary, I believe.
This is the best part. So now I can sort of feed all these back to Jazwares and see what we can do.
Absolutely. Tim, thank you so much for
Thanks
your time.
so much. Always a
thank you
pleasure.
so much again for all the early looks and for showing us what's coming up in the Jazwares vaults. Guys, make sure you're checking out the vault for all those awesome box sets, because if you missed out on a wave, or maybe you missed out on a chase or that rare that you're hunting down, by getting it all together in one box set in the vault, you get your rare, you get your chase, and you get all the rest with it all at once. It's going to be in really nice condition because every single individual package release item is packaged within an outer box set to keep them all either displayed together or spread them out with your other vehicles on your wall. Anyway, show us your collections by hanging out in the forums, following us around, and following us on social media. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time, and may the force be with all of you, you rebel scum.